much fun, but it definitely came with some challenges. Thank goodness for 2K.
That's right. In fact, it's been an honor for us to share our time and our episodes with you, the fans, the community. And the big news is NBA 2K TV is returning for Season 7.
Yes, we're coming your way on September 4th. All new episodes of NBA 2K TV and
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups tonight. Stick around. We'll be right back with more.
The 2K Sports pregame show.
Tonight, we'll see the Toronto Raptors playing against the Charlotte Hornets at Spectrum Center. And for Charlotte, the sight of the playoffs is much farther in the distance than they hoped it would be by now. They're 12th in the Eastern Conference. Tell you this about Nick Nurse of the Raptors. He's just what the doctor ordered. He rose up the coaching ranks by leading teams to titles in the G League.
Wow. Yeah, listen, showing the G League isn't just for player development. I mean, the coach can mature and perfect his craft at that level, too.
I'll tell you, if your team is sick.
We know where you're going with that.
You know where I'm going.
Yeah, we know where you're going.
You need a nurse.
You need a nurse. Because they're going to get your temperature in order as a team. And this guy has done a great job of getting the temperature.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan, and joining me tonight, Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, with our Hall of Famer David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for Lowry.
And maybe it's shocking, maybe not too shocking, but the scoring trend over the last few years has been going down a bit. I'm sure it's something he's well aware of, and we'll see if that continues to be the case.
So let's take a look at the Toronto Raptors starting lineup. Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Lowry out there with Miracle Man, and it's Ibaka in at the center position. And for Charlotte, Washington and Zeller are in the middle. Then it's Bridges, and there's Monk, and it's Graham in at the guard position. Another year of record-breaking offense. Why is it, Chris, that great offense so often beats great defense?
Because defense is not about stopping you. It's about making you take the option that the defense wants. And so if we make a guy that doesn't shoot jumpers very well, if we stop all the penetration and make him shoot a jumper and he knocks it down, you just got to shake his hand. Sometimes it's great deep, better offense. And we know this is a scoring league. And you know, you can play the best defense in the world and have your hand up and, matter of fact, smack them in the face. But Curry, Harden, LeBron, they're still going to knock that shot down.
Smack him in the face, you say?
Oh, I've tried that. I've done that before, and it doesn't work with the great ones.
No.
Just tap them on the forehead while they're shooting a jump shot and look the other way out. They'll still knock it down.
And so the Charlotte Hornets get the first points of the ball game. Here's Miracle Man, and they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, these days, so much emphasis on the perimeter game, but you can see why after that sequence.
Here's Graham. 14 points from him the last game against New Orleans.
Yeah, and as good of a scorer as he was in that game, he was even a better passer. A lot of assists for him.
They get the rebound. Here's Miracle Man, and he lays it straight in. Miracle Man's got 5.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, that's because he's getting his number called early. I mean, he's doing his part to help carry the offensive load.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. Last time they came together was in Toronto, where they fell to the Raptors.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Greg, they just appeared lost out there. I mean, it seemed like they were scrambling on the defensive end of the floor.
Here's Washington. 6 to shoot. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. Snatched up. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Serge Ibaka picks one up there.
Well, this is one of the areas of the court where Zeller gets most of his offense, either converting inside, going to the line, or both.
And with Cody Zeller, he has a very workmanlike approach when he's on the floor.
Yeah, Kevin, and that's what Zeller is all about, playing a simple meat and potatoes type game. I mean, what he does won't show up in the box score, but it'll show up in the standings.
And so it's Charlotte with it after Toronto picking up the basket just moments ago. Now Graham, as you can see from his numbers, he's been a key component in their offense. He's averaging almost 18 points a game. Hornets now working with the new shot clock. It's blocked. They get it back. Ball's knocked loose. Goes up again. The shot by Monk is no good. Toronto's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Pass to Miracle Man. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. The Raptors' Nick Nurse winning an NBA title in his first season. Greg is an NBA head coach.
The first time a head coach who'd also helmed a team in a foreign league has won it. Nurse often reminisces fondly on those days coaching in Europe. And this summer, he was entrusted with coaching the Canadian national team at the FIBA World Cup.
Here's Miracle Man. We saw him go on a scoring rampage last game. Lowry for 3. The shot comes out, and it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Yeah, tough game on the road. The guys you're defending, obviously comfortable shooting in their own building. You've got to find a way to break their rhythm.
You got to be locked in on the road. I mean, when there's no cohesiveness on defense, you're in danger.
Oh, just a picture-perfect alley-oop. You got to love that one, Kevin.
A little surprised, Greg. He didn't go for the big slam, but it works just the same. And the Hornets call time here.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing some things. This is a good opportunity to calm everyone down.
So a whole new group on the floor now for Charlotte. 1:43 left in the first quarter. Martin up and in from the low block. Raptors leading by 3. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a few minutes with the Hornets head coach. And it's no secret they've had a very difficult time dealing with the defending champion Raptors this year. They've yet to win a game in their first 3 meetings. Coach explained that they just have so much depth and you never feel at ease. Hopefully they can turn their fortunes around tonight, guys.
Thank you, David. So it's the Hornets now after the missed 3 from Miracle Man. Passes it to Hernan Gomez. 5 on the clock, and the Miracle Man is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. The pass to Bacon. Charlotte moving the ball around. Just 5 to shoot. From deep 3-point range, Serge Ibaka with the rebound. Here's Miracle Man, and the layup's good off the glass. Miracle Man's got 9 points.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Here's Bacon. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. All alone, throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
And here is Rozier. We saw him with 19 points his last outing. From deep. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. And so it's Toronto, bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. Now a veteran in the NBA, Serge Ibaka, talked about his role on this team.
I like to do all those little things, running up and down.
And Ibaka, Greg, a great complimentary player.
And you like his combination of size and skill, able to impact the game at both ends on a high level.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take on Toronto so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Setting the pace early, GA. I like this aggressive mind state. I love this approach so far.
And then Gomez out there with Bacon. Then there's Terry Rozier. And there's Bismack Biyombo. And it's Martin in at the shooting guard. So that's the lineup for Charlotte. Outside Lowry. First, we talk about perimeter scoring becoming more prevalent. The biggest shift coming from bigs shooting more threes.
Yeah, they are now counted upon to space the floor. And the better you can shoot, the better you can space the floor. And then more importantly, if you can knock down that three, you become a triple threat because now you can shoot there, maybe you can dribble and get by, or because of your height, you see different passing lanes, and you can be a better passer, getting your teammates involved, and they like that spacing as well.
Rozier, the pass to Hernan Gomez. And the shot goes in. And Gomez has got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, man, elevating his passing ability. Dimes like this from Rozier help him establish chemistry with his guys.
Here's Miracle Man, covered by Martin. Here's Miracle Man. That ball is good for another field goal. His sixth. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hi, Kevin. Well, Miracle Man in their last game against the Wizards put on a show. He finished with 49 points and got there the usual way. An impressive barrage of three-pointers. Very solid stat line for him in what was a terrific outing. You know he wants to keep the momentum going, Kevin.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Yeah, Greg, it's all about getting into a comfort zone early. When he does that, he can be very difficult to contain the rest of the way.
It's deflected, and he gets it back. Offensive rebound. Shot is good, and the Toronto lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Cody Zeller.
And the work ethic of Zeller. Now that's what makes him dangerous when scoping out opportunities on the offensive glass.
Lowry passes to Miracle Man. Lowry's shot is good. And the Raptors lead by 5.
One of the few guys in the league who make a lead pass like that. Just a fantastic look.
For so long, the Hornets have been a perimeter-oriented team. Chris, now they need to find an impact big man.
Yeah, well, Jay, remember, they did have a couple of good years with Al Jefferson where he was a force inside. But that was the last time the team made the playoffs. More balance in their attack would do wonders for this offense.
Raptors leading by 5. Nailed from three-point land. Lowry's got 5 now.
And his shot, I mean, it's come around. I mean, for most of the first quarter, it looked like he might be in for a long night.
Graham, the pass to Zeller. And here is Graham. Launches a 3. It's rebounded by Miracle Man.
He's dragged them down with his performance today. I mean, a whole lot of zeros from him on the stat sheet.
And the shot goes in from Siakam.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
Oh, yeah, and that's what you love about him. He shows no mercy, even with a comfortable lead.
Bridges with it. 11 points for him in that last game against the Pelicans in New Orleans. The shot by Monk is no good.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Well, you're exactly right. I mean, that's the kind of shot you're trying to work for at the offensive end.
Just 5 on the clock. Toronto needs to get off a shot on Anunoby, but they get it back.
And the impact Bridges makes on the defensive end, showing he's not to be messed with.
Hornets trail by 10. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Charlotte moving the ball around. Pass to Graham. Lowry brings the double. In the corner, it's Monk. Zeller trying to free himself up. And the Hornets miss again.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
This isn't like him, and he knows it. The best thing they could do is try to get him more easy looks.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
To stop the run, and the dunk by Zeller.
One of the more positive attributes of Zeller, the explosiveness to play above the rim on a regular basis.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one. From deep three-point range, and he recovers it. And so it's the Toronto Raptors going into the break with a 10-point lead.
Thank you, Kevin. Kyle, a good first half for you all. How do you continue that for the rest of the game?
We got to come out with our energy. We're come out and play.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break. Happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Miracle Man having a dominant impact in this game.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
Yeah, Greg, this game has his fingerprints all over it. Now looking to replicate what he did in the first half.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. So for Toronto right now, Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Miracle Man is out there with Lowry, and it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Down low. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Lowry's got the lead up to 10 now for the Raptors. And so Graham will bring it up for Charlotte. The Wizards on the road to face them after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. Pass to Monk. Lets it go from deep. Buries it from 3-point range. Monk's got 8 points.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly.
And it's Lowry penetrating. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Raptors lead by 9.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is his first foul of the game. Some changes for Charlotte. Biyombo is checked in for Cody Zeller. Dwayne Bacon comes in for Miles Bridges. And Martin subbed in for Malik Monk. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, Charlotte's had to wait a bit the last few years. Now, the city hosted the All-Star game last season. But for the Hornets, they've gone 3 seasons without a playoff appearance and 15 seasons without winning a playoff series. In that time, the franchise has had 7 head coaches and a shifting front office. But Buzz City is hoping that its wait for playoff relevance will end soon. Kevin?
We all are. David, thank you.
And you can't afford to lose Anunoby in transition. As soon as he has a step on you, it's over.
Lowry brings the double. Here's Graham. Lowry covering. Graham, the pass to Martin. Chris, a lot of teams have players that set exceptional screens. And that doesn't really show up in the statistics on the pages we get, does it?
No, it doesn't. But I tell you what, there was a survey done asking some of the players who sets the best screens, and it was unanimous. It was Mr. Adams out there in OKC. Not only does he set screens, but when he sets screens, he cuts to the basket so hard that usually he'll get the offensive rebound. That's why he's just second in offensive rebounding in this league. And when you talk about rebounding and setting screens, you got to look at Drummond, Al Horford. I mean, some really good guys that'll get you space.
Boy, those are good numbers and good names you rattle off there.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Yeah, and defensively, you'd like to see a greater effort to change ends.
And the Hornets call time here.
And the most improved player in the league last season, Pascal Siakam, got better in every statistical category.
Some changes for Charlotte. Hernan Gomez comes in for Washington. And Terry Rozier subbed in for Dwayne Bacon. 3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Graham surveying the floor. Count the basket. And it's those diamond-in-the-rough players that so often elevate the top teams. And, Greg, that's what the Raptors found in Pascal Siakam.
No doubt. The 27th pick back in 2016. Now a full-time starter on a rookie contract, just over $2 million this season. He is due for a big raise.
Quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Rozier, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Rozier's got 4 points in the quarter.
Oh, don't forget about this fella for a second. He is the definition of dangerous.
Kicks to Lowry. Here's Miracle Man, and the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Yeah, and this team depends on Lowry. I mean, so skilled at creating shots for himself or his teammate.
Rozier, the pass to Biyombo. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist.
That's when a double team hurts a defense. I mean, when they're guarding a player smart enough to pass out of it and find the man left alone.
Feeds it to Ibaka. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good. Ibaka's got his second bucket of the night.
And the lean frame of Ibaka, taking the punishment, but still converting the basket. Toughness.
Lowry brings the double to the left wing. Biyombo kicks to Martin. And it's the Hornets, another 3.
And after an abysmal first half from the field, the shots now starting to fall.
Miracle Man, the pass to Lowry. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
A veteran guard with a knack for penetrating defenses. Lowry can pretty much get any shot he wants.
Anunoby, good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Yeah. Horrible effort. It appears they may be on the brink of giving up.
9 seconds left to play in the third. Hernangomez passes to Zeller. On its way from Monk for 2. No good there. And so it's Toronto with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. The fast break has been a central part of their offense. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
How about the unselfishness? Night in and night out, we see guys trying to force their own agenda. Not that time.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. Rozier and Monk, they're the backcourt. Bridges out there with Hernangomez, and it's Zeller in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's the Hornets 5. And the basket by Lowry.
He does all the little things. I mean, he does the big things. He's got them in front with another outstanding performance.
Hornets trail by 10. Lowry brings the double. Passes it to Zeller. To the middle. Shoots from 14. That one a little long.
Oh, you hate to let those easy chances slip through your fingers.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Oh, their movement is good, and they get the ball into the right hand. Now, usually he drops those in between jumpers.
I tell you what, he's tenacious on the drive, isn't he? I mean, Monk constantly looking to get to the free throw line.
And he can't get the first one.
Going to the line.
Yeah, and the Hornets, they had a very strong bench, not only with their scoring, but how they impact rebounding and passing. I mean, one of the better benches in this league.
Washington's checked in for the Hornets. Outside Lowry. And the pass to Miracle Man. The 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. Miracle Man's got the lead up to 12 now for the Raptors. And the Hornets have had a strong bench for a while now.
Yeah, depth isn't a problem for this team, Kevin. Having a formidable starting 5, though, has been. They need to consider trading some depth for an upgrade in the starting position.
Chris, the common thought is you don't want to be a middle-of-the-road team. You think clubs are too quick now to pull the trigger on a rebuild as opposed to giving some time to what they've got and be more patient?
Oh, are you kidding me, Kevin? Don't make me go out. This is why I need a psychologist, because, hey, when I was in Washington, we had myself, Rasheed Wallace, and Juwan Howard, and Rod Strickland. No, just wait a minute. Give us 1 year to try. And by the way, the Bulls won 72. We couldn't have won a championship that year anyway. And so, yeah, I think a lot of teams are short-sighted, and it's based upon their expectations, and their expectations may not be based in reality.
He's off on the second. And with a younger generation of fans cutting the cord, Adam Silver has talked about ways, Chris, to make the games, the NBA games, more accessible.
Yeah, and as a guy, Kevin, that played on the West Coast, I know many people aren't happy with this idea, but I say move the games up an hour. Move it to 6 o'clock so that I can watch LeBron on the West Coast when I'm living on the East Coast and be to bed by a normal time where kids can stay up. But how about the streaming? I mean, you can watch it on your phone. It's so many better and different ways now. I mean, before, if you were traveling, you could never watch a game because you had to be by a TV set stuck into a wall. Now, that's your phone, your pads, and everything else. So I love the game. It's becoming more global because of the expansion and how we've gotten players out there in front of fans. And now, with the access that fans have from some type of mobile device, I just love it. I love it.
He kicks it to Lowry. To the paint. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lowry's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Deceptive and skilled at that guard position. When Lowry's scoring like this, good luck trying to defend it.
Zeller, it's hauled in by the Raptors. Ibaka's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Miracle Man. Shot clock at 5 from past the arc. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
The more threes he misses, I mean, the more he wants to take. Where they do that at? That's not the right mindset.
There's 1:47 left in the fourth quarter. Nice pass in here by Charlotte. Charlotte no good that time either. Raptors leading by 11. In the corner, Ibaka with it. Here's Miracle Man. Puts it up. Hits the jumper in space. Miracle Man's got 25 points in the game.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, that's why he's hot. He's playing with a lot of confidence. That's why they're going to him with such consistency.
And the Hornets call time here. They're trailing by 13. 1:25 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Miracle Man.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game, and it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And with their spot in the postseason assured, he's picking up just at the right time to be on top of his game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Here's Zeller, and terrific work on the offensive glass, and he picks up 2.
Look, he has a good feel for the painted area. Zeller, never in a rush, very deliberate with his moves.
And the shot goes in from Siakam. And the Raptors lead by 13. And that is the kind of big-time shot that can really deflate a crowd.
And did he ever do that? Sound level right now, 0 in this arena. And there's no doubt about this one. Playing with a lot of confidence tonight. It's a statement victory for Toronto.
The biggest factor tonight had to be their great shooting. They shot much better than the other team.
Yeah, they were working hard on both sides of the floor, but that sky-high field goal percentage plus the pressure defense to force the other team into a lot of misses. Love the effort tonight.
In what's really been a fantastic year, these guys expect to win each night just as they've done here tonight. And this will end up another big win, making it 65 on the season.
And they cap off the season series with one more win. It's been nothing but W's, 4 straight.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Miracle Man.
And the way he was able to dice up their D with his passing really made things easy for everyone else on his team.
Inside, Anunoby. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And the potential Anunoby has is exciting. Has the athleticism, the shooting touch, and the drive to keep improving.
And it's a wrap. Any chance they may have had for a comeback just went out the window with those free throws.
Pass to Martin. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Look, when the D will give it to you, that's where you want your shots coming from. Arm's length from the bucket.
Miracle Man, the pass to Siakam. To the inside. Knocks it down in the bucket from Miracle Man.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yeah, there's no doubt as to who was the better team. I mean, they
So Toronto takes this one, but by a big margin. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what they want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA. Presented by 2K Sports. See you next time.
Hey, what's happening? This is Shaq. You guys came in locked and loaded once again. What fueled your momentum during this win streak?
For one, we're just focused on doing the little things. Winning the effort plays, the 50-50 balls, running hard, communicating on deep. You know, it all adds up. And yeah, we be hitting the shots too, but that's just the thing. Everything has to work together to win consistently. And we've been doing it as a team.
Ernie, is this guy a play?
You're listening to Hank and the Hornet on 98.9 The Flex. Back in a bit for more on your Toronto Raptors.
Have you or someone you love been injured? Municipal, motorized, scooter accident? Do you or someone you love suffer from emotional and physical distress as a result? Then you should contact the